Can you see it? It is day number 2 of the thankfulness challenge. I honestly don't know what to call it. I should know what I should call it, but I don't know at the same time. Do other countries celebrate Thanksgiving? I don't know. So I'm really concentrating today on the fact that and this is going to sound like super prideful, but I'm super thankful for my identity. After kind of seeking out in focus who God has made me and just seeing glimpses of it, I think I've just come to appreciate it more. It's really easy for me to say that while I was in focus because I was in a really supportive environment. I went from that amazing environment to an environment back at home where it was much more challenging to still be as strong in myself. I went from basically being in an environment that supported everything, that made me unique, to an environment that would criticize and doubt the things that make you unique. There's just so many questions and prodding and opinions that people push on you, especially at this age. People just push a lot of opinions on you right away. Are you going back to school? So what are you doing now? No, you don't want to do that. You need to be successful. You should go with a more practical route. Are you married? Oh no? Well, when will you be? I don't know, I'm not the Lord. Why aren't you dating? Why do I need to date? Oh, you wanna start your own business? Oh, what's your degree? You do know I'm 20, right? I understand that there's a lot of people younger than me that are married and starting a family. I really do believe that our generation is running on fast forward. I just really, I have this hope for people that they, no matter what age you are, that you just take a reality check and look in the mirror and ask God what he sees in you and begin to look for that more in your everyday life. There's always been so many points in a day in my life where I just look at a way that I was built and designed by God and I'm like, why did you do that? Why was that a good idea? There's just a lot of parts to me that I've always seen to be super different and special compared to other people. I think I held a very deep hatred for those differences because I felt like to have worth in the world that I needed to be like other people and I needed to fit in. Doing scripture study and focus when we really dived into the word and memorized scripture really helped me zone in on who I was supposed to be. I would wake up at 5 a.m. on Wednesday mornings and drive to the church, and I would memorize for 2-ish hours, and I basically pummeled these verses into my head. As the weeks went by, I started to realize that I actually finally started to believe what they said about me. The truth about who I was really made to be slowly started to seep in, and I began to actually acknowledge who I was and accept myself for it and just let me be myself without the pressure of needing to fit in. It was God who made me whole, and my worth is not based on if I never mess up or not. There were specific verses that I think I really concentrate on a lot, and ones that I can still read today and just get shivers thinking about the verse and thinking about how I would recite them, and I would just get this amazing peace and joy from it. Philippians 4:4, Mark 13:13, James 1:4, Joshua 1:9, Proverbs 3:3, Samuel 22:40, Timothy 1:7, Philippians 4:6, James 1:12, Matthew 5:14-16, Timothy 4:12, Romans 8:28, Psalm 139:14, Psalm 30:11, John 15:18, Isaiah 40:31, yeah, Psalm 118:8. For focus, I think when I read these verses, I either already knew them by heart and I was like, whatever, or I read them and I was kind of irritated because I knew deep down in my heart that I didn't believe it. A crow. I now know who I am, even though my identity isn't completely revealed or my future isn't really clear to me. I think all in all, I learned that the key to happiness was not to always be looking for happiness, I found a lot of joy and I found a lot of peace just learning to be happy with myself, but always keep learning to be a better me. Yeah, that's what I'm thankful for.